Hello viewer, a new day, a new session and a new concept. Today in this video, I am going to explain about multiplication of fractions. So for example, say I have two fractions, say a by b and c by d. These are the two fractions which I want to multiply. So I want to multiply. How to multiply two fractions? The process is simple. First you multiply the numerators and then you multiply the denominators. So here in the numerator of the first fraction you have a and in the numerator of the second fraction you have c. So multiply a and c. This is equal to a into c divided by the fraction in the denominator you have b and in the denominator of the second fraction you have d. Multiply b and d. So b into d. So this is equal to ac by b d. It's as simple as this. So this is the required answer. For example, let us take two fractions 3 by 4 and 2 by 5. So in the numerator you have 3 and 2. Multiply 3 and 2. 3 into 2 by 4 into 5. Multiply both the numerators and multiply the denominators of both the fractions. So this is equal to 3 2s are 6 by 20. Now, most of the students, what they do is they leave it like that. So, if you see this fraction 6 by 20, it is not in its lowest terms. Always fraction should be written in the lowest terms. So, if you see this 6 by 20, you have 2 common. So, 2 goes 3 times, 2 goes 10 times. This is equal to 3 by 10. So, this is the required answer. Now, let us take another simple example. Say 2 by 3 into 7 by 5. I want to multiply the two fractions 2 by 3 and 7 by 5. In the numerator of both the fractions I have 2 and 7. Multiply 2 and 7. This is equal to 2 into 7 by 3 into 5. In the denominator you have 3 and 5. So multiply 3 and 5. 3 into 5. So this is equal to 7 to the 14 by 3. 3 into 5 is 15. Now check whether the fraction is in lowest terms or not. So the fraction which we got, it is in lowest terms. They don't have any common factors. So this is the required answer. So till now we have seen multiplication of fractions. So the procedure is the same. Whether you are multiplying 3 fractions or 4 fractions, just multiply the numerators and then the denominators. Now let us see division of fractions. So before going to division of fractions, you should know what is a reciprocal of a fraction or multiplicative inverse of a fraction. For example, I have a fraction say a by b. Okay. So if you want to find the reciprocal or multiplicative inverse of the fraction a by b, that is nothing but b by a. So b by a is the reciprocal or multiplicative inverse. Let us take some examples. Say for example, I have a fraction 2 by 3. I want to find the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse of 2 by 3. So the reciprocal or multiplicative inverse of 2 by 3 is nothing but 3 by 2. So in the numerator of the given fraction I have 2. That will become the denominator of the required fraction, and the denominator of the given fraction you have 3. That denominator will become the numerator of the required reciprocal. So let us take another example. Say 3 by 5. I want to find the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse of the fraction 3 by 5. So the multiplicative inverse of 3 by 5 is 5 by 3. Now let us see how to divide fractions. For example, I will take two fractions. Say one fraction is a by b. It is divided by the fraction c by d. I want to divide the fraction a by b with c by d, or this can be written as a by b divided by c by d. So when you are dividing one fraction with another fraction, so what you do is, this is the same as find out the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse of the denominator fraction. So the multiplicative inverse of c by d is d by c. So this is equal to a by b into d by c. So the division of fraction is very simple. Find the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse of the dividing fraction and multiply the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse with the upper fraction. So here if you see a by b is on the top and c by d is at the bottom. We are dividing the fraction a by b with the fraction c by d. Find the multiplicative inverse of c by d. The multiplicative inverse or the reciprocal of c by d is d by c. Multiply the reciprocal or the multiplicative inverse with the top fraction, that is a by b. Now let us take few examples. For example, I will take two fractions. I will divide two fractions. Say 2 by 3 is divided by 7 by 9. 2 by 3 is divided by 7 by 9. So this is the same as 2 by 3 into 9 by 7. So the reciprocal of this fraction, second fraction which you are dividing the first fraction is 9 by 7. The reciprocal of 7 by 9 is 9 by 7. So here you are dividing 2 by 3 with 7 by 9. So you multiply, here you multiply the fraction 2 by 3 with the multiplicative inverse of 7 by 9. So this is equal to 3 goes 1 time, 3 goes 3 times, is equal to 3 into 2 by 7. This is equal to 6 by 7. So this is the required answer. Now let us take another simple problem. Say 4 by 5 divided by 3 by 7. 4 by 5 divided by 3 by 7. So this is equal to 4 by 5 into find the multiplicative. You are dividing 4 by 5 with 3 by 7. Find the multiplicative inverse of 3 by 7 and multiply it with the 4 by 5. So multiplicative inverse of 3 by 7 is 7 by 3. So this is equal to 4 into 7 by 5 into 3 is equal to, is there any common factors? No common factors. So 7 4s are 28 is equal to 28 by 15. So this is the required answer. So the procedure is simple. If you want to divide one fraction with the another fraction, the denominator fraction which is there, find the multiplicative inverse of the denominator fraction and multiply the multiplicative inverse with the top fraction, and that will give you the division of two fractions. So I hope you like this video, and watching this video is not enough. You take few examples and solve as many problems as possible so that you become confident. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Don't forget to subscribe this channel, and please share this video to your dear ones and post your comments. Have a nice day.